What up, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool from Colossal Boxing Talk. I'm back with most of the members of CBT. Fellas, go and introduce yourself.
Got John G.
Smooth cat. And we are here to discuss an action-packed weekend of fights. It starts off Friday night on PBC on Spike. We got Anthony Dirrell taking on, I don't know the guy's name, but I know he lost to Sergey Kovalev. And I know he was supposed to fight Andre last year, but Andre got injured. Also on the card is his little brother, former WBC super middleweight champion, Anthony the Dog Dirrell, taking on Caleb Truex. If you haven't went to our channel, check out the interview we did with Anthony Dirrell a couple weeks ago. Do that. We will share it to Facebook again since it's fight week and he's fighting. But this is an intriguing card. We're going to start off with that, and then we're going to get into the rest of the weekend, which includes grudge match between Andre Berto and Victor Ortiz, as well as the surprising and continuing rise of Badu Jack, who defends his WBC super middleweight title in Washington, D.C., against Lucian Bute, former titleist. And we're going to start off with the Friday card, PBC on Spike. Smooth Cat, start off. What are your thoughts on that fight card? Are you excited? You got anybody on upset alert?
Hold on. Hey, let me go last.
Okay, JG, what are your thoughts on that card? You got anybody on upset alert? You think, what kind of performances you expecting from Andre and Anthony?
Actually, I think the closer fight is probably going to be with, obviously, Anthony and Caleb Truex. Truex is pretty solid. I think that we talked about him in the past. And, if Anthony, in your interview that you did, people who had an opportunity, who have had an opportunity to listen to it, go listen to the interview with Big Cool. But if he comes in focus, he can handle business. But if he doesn't, that could be a firefight that he loses. So that one is probably going to be – that's probably the closest – I'm not going to say it's the closest matchup of the whole weekend, but if you're looking for an upset alert, to me that's probably the one that you're looking at. I really don't think that these two are too far off where Anthony just runs through them. I think it's going to be a very tough fight. I think it's going to go the distance, and I think that whoever drags it out in the championship rounds is who's going to win this fight. I'm picking Anthony because I'm trusting him in his word from the interview that he's going to come in focused. He's training hard, and he's going to come in and do his damn thing for Flint.
What about in the main event, Andre taking on, I think his last name, Capolero?
Caparello. Honestly, I think Andre rebounds. And I think that he does his damn thing, and he's going to put on a show. Honestly, I think that he's going to win by stoppage. Yeah, I said it. He's going to win by stoppage, and I'm going to go probably the 6th or 7th round.
All right. I think that if you watched Caleb Truex, who I interviewed for his fight with Danny Jacobs, I believe. Yeah, I interviewed him right before his fight with Danny Jacobs last year. And it was a competitive fight, I believe. I don't really recall the fight, but vividly. But I know that he got stopped, and he's moving up to super middleweight. And we know one thing that Anthony can do, he can punch. I'm not saying he's the biggest puncher, but he's definitely a bigger puncher probably than his brother, or at least it seems that way because he's more, vulnerable to exchanges and a firefight, as you said, JG. But I think that he might be able to get Caleb out of there if he's focused. If he's not focused and he allows himself to be taken out of the fight mentally like he did, like he was against Badu Jack, then it could be a long night, like you said. But I think that it'll be a good fight early. I think that Anthony is more versatile. He has fast hands. He can box. But as we've seen in his fights with Sakio Bika, if he's not, he tends to lose focus and get sucked into a fight where he has enough skills to make the fight a little easier than he has to. He tends to make it. So I think he's gonna stop I think he's gonna stop Truex. I think he's gonna stop Truex late. I think it'll be a good fight, good close fight. And he started to pull away a little bit. Probably be lead on the card by 1 or 2 points before he get a KO victory. I think that with his brother on the same card, he's gonna be trying to, that competitive spirit. They won't say it, but you want to always look good and impress Big Brother. So I think he's gonna be going out there to try to make a point, as well as to the rest of the super middleweights, that he's still a force to be reckoned with. So I think he's gonna stop him in the 11th round. As well as for the main event, I'm with you. I think that Andre Dirrell he's gonna put on a show. I think this fight is taking place at 168. Yeah, it is because Caparello came down from 175. I think that Andre, even though he took an L against DeGale, I think he showed a lot in that fight. I'm not gonna harp too much on it. Even though he got dropped twice, it was different. You know what I'm saying? Because if he would have got dropped previously before he made his comeback, you would have thought, it's over. He gonna run the rest of the night. I think that he's kind of taking some growth mentally, to getting over the mental hurdles, and I think that he could still do some promising things in his career. Like I said, he's what 31, 32, but he's still in his prime because he had 2-3 year layoff due to whatever the injury he sustained against Abraham. So I think he's gonna stop him 7th to 8th round. I think he's gonna let his hands go. He's gonna display power, speed, athleticism, and he's gonna he's gonna call out James DeGale or somebody because he wants that rematch. Or it could be Badu Jack, or whoever wins that fight between Badu Jack and Lucian Bute. But I expect these two guys to have a title fight or another significant fight after these fights this Friday night. Go ahead, Smooth Cat.
All right. Something I kind of want to touch on. I wanted to say it earlier, but I was eating. You know about the card that's coming on tomorrow, right, in Tokyo, with Uchiyama fighting Jazriel Corrales.
I did not know that.
Then they got Kohei Kono, who's a good solid champion, fighting some guy named Sitch Chimwanga. I can't pronounce his name, so excuse me, Japan people. I don't mean to be butchering nobody's name.
Yeah.
All right, but
Japanese, bro.
Japanese. Hey,
he said Japan people.
I had a brain fart for a second though. But with this card in Atlantic City, I think that my boy on that card too. Anthony Juice Young is fighting Juan Rodriguez on that card as well. But
shout out to Juice.
Yes, sir. But I think Anthony Dirrell and Caleb Trulax. Caleb is a good fighter. I don't think that he has. I don't think he has the skill set or the drive to actually beat Anthony. I expect Anthony to be quite dominant in this one. I expect like a good like a 8 rounds to 2 type fight. He might get a few rounds, but I pretty much see Dirrell being the clear cut better fighter of the two, and I think Anthony I think he gonna get his shine on against Truex. Now with Blake Caparello and Andre Dirrell, my only concern is, if I'm exact, Caparello is the one who dropped Kovalev. If I'm exact, right?
Bullshit. Yeah, he did.
Right. Now, my only concern is, we know Andre can get hit and get up, but I'm wondering how is Caparello gonna do at 168, being that he is a former 175 pounder, and he wasn't a small 175 pounder. He actually has some good size with him, so I'm wondering, is he gonna be dead at the weight? But this ain't to take no credit from Andre Dirrell, because I expect Dirrell to win handily. I can see like a 6-round TKO, something like that, maybe the 5th. But I expect Dirrell to come out look good and get it done.
But yeah, this is I think this is Blake Caparello. Like, this is not his first fight at 168. I think this might be his 4th fight he takes. He's gonna be participating in at 168. So I guess he's accustomed to the weight, but he wasn't a big puncher like heavyweight. Maybe he get more power dropping down. I don't know. I never known that. Some people take power up or get more power, but I don't know if you get more power going down. But it could be a solid fight. I think as long as Andre's focused as well, just because you're the superior fighter don't mean you need to go in there trying to do dazzle, razzle dazzle people. You need to, do what you've been doing in the gym. Look at him like he's a Andre Ward, and that's how you approach the fight. You know what I'm saying? So you don't approach it
Right.
like he below your level. That's when you end up losing and being surprised. So I guess we all three of us in agreement. We think that we expect the Dirrells to win, but we'll see. That's why they fight the fights in the ring and
Absolutely.
not through social media, through us breaking down the fights. So on to Victor Ortiz. He's making his return. I mean, he fought recently, maybe 3, 4, 5 months ago, on an undercard of a PBC fight. He's facing Andre Berto in a long-awaited rematch. Both guys are clearly past their prime. Although if you ask Victor
Shot.
Ortiz, he says he's just beginning, and
He said he's
hopefully
a
they're
tree.
not shut. He says Floyd is he's smart to duck him. So obviously he feels that. Obviously he feels that he's still in his
He been
prime, and,
sniffing glue.
and hopefully he is in his prime. I don't believe it, but hopefully for him he is. I mean, because he's a talented fighter. Although he quits, and he quit before.
He's delusional.
Like I said, yeah, that too. He probably, he in California. He probably did some mushrooms while, just fucked up his brain. But like I said, I'm excited about the fight. I'm not jumping out my just seat for joy with the fight, but it's an action fight. You're probably gonna get some knockdowns. Probably gonna get a knockout. You might get some controversy. I'm going with the upset. I think that Victor Ortiz just has Andre Berto's number. I think he do, and I think that
I don't think you can call it an upset.
I mean, yeah.
I
I
think
mean, come
it's an
on now.
upset.
I mean,
I think it's an upset that it came to this point with these two. That's what I think.
Yeah.
but Victor Ortiz should be much better. And honestly, I think Victor Ortiz slightly more talented than Andre Berto. I think he had more tools to work with when we first seen him. Obviously, the McDonough fight ruined his confidence and his mental state, made him more fragile. And that's a fight he could have won if he would have toughed it out. You know what I'm saying? And adjusted, because they was just. I'm gonna go back and watch that fight tonight. But they was just dropping each other. It's like, your turn, my turn. But I think that he has the skills to still defeat Andre Berto. I think he might stop Andre. I think Andre overlooking him. All these damn Andres we talking about. I think he I think I think he overlooking him. I think he might get a rematch with somebody that's important. And I don't know. I mean, it should be a good scrap. I mean, it is what it is. It's free on TV, so you can't complain about that. Smooth Cat, what your thoughts is?
Man, honestly, with this fight, I'm just I'm stuck because I'm sitting here. You watch Berto and you see Berto. He goes through the same thing over and over every fight. It's like he got stamina issues. Then he'll sit there. I mean, he's always in exciting fights, but he's just very vulnerable. But what I will say, even with Berto being vulnerable, and even with me being one of the people who picked Ortiz the first go around, Ortiz ever since he's had his jaw broken, he's not the same fighter. Every time he gets hit flush, he twinges and it's like he doesn't react like he needs to, and it's like every time he get hit, he goes right back. Oh my good, oh, and is my jaw gonna get broke again? It looked like he does a lot of worrying in the ring to me, and I believe that this time around, I believe I got Berto beating him, and I think Berto is gonna I think he gonna stop Ortiz this time around, and then they're gonna be promoting the trilogy sometime next year.
JG, I'll be back, y'all. I'm
Uh,
about to get some water.
Honestly, man, I think the best thing that can happen for us as fans is that Victor Ortiz wins this fight, so we don't have to see a third one. But I mean, who knows, man? Maybe they come out and it's a firefight, and maybe we're begging for a trilogy. I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's really hard for me to say who's gonna win because I really don't have a dog in the fight. Um, I mean, I think Victor is better technically. Honestly, I think Victor probably is the better fighter between the two. But like Smooth Cat brought out, mentally, where is he? Andre Berto, even though he's been beat, mentally he hasn't been ruined. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's not as good as we thought he would be, you never really question his mentality. You know, you never really question that. You just say he's not good enough. But with Ortiz, you got questions. What will he quit? Will he think too much? Will he do something stupid? So I mean, that's something that you got to take into account. We know what Andre Berto's going to show up. He's going to be the guy that, you know, was I guess a underachiever, but he's still going to be confident in what he does. We don't know what Victor Ortiz is going to show up. So for me, I'm going to go on a limb and say Victor Ortiz. No, I'm not going Victor Ortiz. I'm going to go Andre Berto. Unanimous decision. And we think it's going to be a firefight. It probably will be lackluster, and we probably won't want to see a third one. So I'm going to go with Andre Berto, ugly unanimous decision.
We thought that about the first fight too, but we got a fight of the year. But I mean, you're right, Berto. That's another. He one of the toughest fighters ever. I mean, I don't care what era he tough. I don't believe he would have quit in past eras. You know how people old heads get to saying, I mean, you tough, you tough. You know what I'm saying? And he might have got stopped a lot more, but dude, you can't question his heart, his character in terms of fighting inside that ring. He trained hard, and like I said, he was blessed with speed and decent power, but not long arms, not height. So he's always been at a disadvantage, and that's when it comes to that. But tremendous will, and it's gonna be a great fight. Hopefully, I think Victor Ortiz is just gonna get him though. It's just something about it. I think that Victor Ortiz is in his head, and not by saying anything, just by the first fight, because everybody thought Andre Berto was just gonna blow through Victor Ortiz in that first fight. I didn't. I picked Victor, but
I did too. I picked Victor because of the main thing I kept saying. I said, first off, experience against southpaws, and second, he going into this fight with I'm unbeaten and I've never been beaten stuff, and I promise you, as soon as he started talking in the interviews, it made me even more confident. But what I will say is, this time around, Victor Ortiz, his confidence is shot. I promise you, all you gotta do is look at his recent fights. Every time he gets hit flush, watch what he does. He does the same thing.
I agree with you.
I gotta go back
and check about his jaw.
I agree with you because there's no way Josecito Lopez should have beat him. There's no way. There's no way. He was. I mean, I really can't. I mean, other than confidence, you really can't tell me how he beat him or why he beat him. I mean, yeah, obviously he broke his jaw, but I mean, it's the fight of your life, Vic. I mean, you had Canelo next. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, that dude's been fighting. That dude's been fighting those type of demons his whole career. And at this point, you add that on to the fact that he's really not a hungry boxer anymore. Like, people can say what they want. Mm-hmm. I mean, he really ain't been he don't really need it no more. Victor Ortiz is kind of a star outside of boxing, somewhat. People like him. He's a likable guy. Yeah. But what drove him before was his hunger and his aggressiveness.
Hey,
but
JJ,
when he doesn't,
JJ, you kind of breaking up.
No,
okay. But
he's not breaking up.
Okay, but what I was saying, what drove him before was his hunger and his aggressiveness, his ability to get right up in your chest and pretty much be there all night. But I mean, now he's much more of a thinker in that ring. So, I mean, it's really tough for me to pick Victor Ortiz, and I know he's the better fighter.
Exactly, but when you're mentally weak, I mean, that's what you get. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the schedule now. There's some good fights on the undercard of Victor Ortiz, Berto too. You have an intriguing light heavyweight fight between Edwin Rodriguez and Thomas Williams Jr. is 10 rounds. What are your thoughts about that fight? Last time we seen Edwin, he was, damn near knocked the hell out until old boy fought stupid and got himself knocked out.
Man, I'm starting to believe that Edwin is becoming the gatekeeper, bro.
Slowly but surely.
Believe that. He is, man. He can't cut it. He can't cut it.
And the sad thing is he only lost one time, but it's like
he ain't never been impressive in none of his wins for real. I mean, not for real. Not when he was called upon to do something. We also got Fernando Montiel taking on Jorge Lora. 10 rounds featherweight.
You said who?
Fernando Montiel taking on Jorge Lora in the 10-round bout featherweights.
I thought. Oh never mind. I thought you was talking about Gaucho. I'm like Fernando Montiel. Ain't that the guy with face?
Fernando Montiel, the boxer. What? I don't know.
Okay, my fault. Hey,
Call up Fernando.
I thought
the
the one on Facebook. I'm like, what?
No, the one on Nonito sparked out.
Oh, okay. You know what? He actually he was looking shot. It's like he got rejuvenated because he didn't look good his last few outings. The fight with Lee Selby, man, he looked good. He did a good job of timing him. Yeah, he was on the verge of Young Bull and Selby, but Selby he had a little too much in the tank for him though. Who knows if that was a prime Montiel, what would have happened?
Yeah. What do you guys know about Laura?
He sounds familiar, but I mean he might be Arizona Laura cousin. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I think
I doubt it. Bro.
I think I heard his name before.
Bro, he's Mexican.
I mean, shit. Still though. I mean, generations
to him. B Mars says shout out. He loves the intro. We knock him down intro.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Shout out Chris 24 Blaze for hooking it up for us. I don't know about Laura, man. I know about Arizona. I don't know about this one.
I was just trying to figure out is he a guy that they're trying to sell to us or what? Because right now he's.
I mean, you go by his name. He sound like he. Well, so yeah, it's probably then. He probably is a. Go ahead, JG.
I said he's undefeated. He has 2 draws though, but I mean, I'm just trying to figure out like is this? I mean, he's I guess number 62 ranked in the world. Montiel's 23. So is this somebody that they're trying to bring along? Probably. I can't imagine they having him fighting Montiel with this much experience, and he's got 25 fights under his belt. He's undefeated. Probably trying to bring him along.
What?
Laura, anyway.
How many KOs he got?
Let me see.
How many KOs Laura got?
He got 19 out of 27 victories.
This is probably his first time fighting out of the. He sounds familiar though.
Yeah,
this is probably his first time fighting in the States though.
No, it's like his 3rd time fighting in the States. He fought in Las Vegas back in March of 2015. Then in September, he fought in California. So yeah, they probably.
Any notable names of somebody we might know? Like.
Nah, it's a whole bunch of Mexican cab drivers. Do you know Jesus Rojas?
Chavez. No, he probably a bartender. I don't know. I ain't think nobody caught that one.
Yeah, 27 of his 29 fights were in Mexico.
Oh, we got Bobby Pacquiao fighting. I'm just. We got Dirrell
Gaucher fighting Orlando Lara.
Gaucher. Now I heard about Lara. I know Orlando.
Right, that's the one. He
8 or
fought
10
Thurman.
rounds.
He fought a few
Yeah, I
people.
mean, he
Paulie.
fought that dude that he fought Paul Head. He fought that Paul Head. I said that Paul Head, the ball
He
head
fought
dude back.
Shane too.
You remember Yorkie, the dude was kind of like a fringe contender that
Harry Joe
the Charlo
Yorkie.
fought.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fought him. I think Joe Yogi knocked him out or something like that on HBO.
Mm.
But anyway, yeah, that's what they got. Then you got Fast Eddie Chambers on the card. He taking on Gerald Washington from Washington.
I thought Eddie retired.
No, Eddie's back. He put a video. He was looking good. Like for his speed was on point. The speed was like damn, like faster than I haven't seen in a minute. All right, then you got another fight heavyweight in London. We got Huey Fury taking on Fred Cassie. That's an intriguing fight. Even though I don't think too much of Huey. Fred Cassie, he should have got the decision against what's his face, Chris Arreola.
Right.
Man,
He's a good fighter, man. He's a solid fighter.
Honestly, I don't know
Go
why
ahead.
people are so high on Huey Fury. I understand he's undefeated. I understand who his cousin is, but to me, it looks like he's a
That's
big
why.
ass. He look like a big ass watered down Calzaghe to me.
Yeah, he
just
can't
me.
punch to save his life.
Hell no.
At all.
He a heavyweight.
I
I'm
don't know.
just
You
ta-
know what
I'm
Fury?
talking about
Don't try to
I
sell
think
this on
it's
this dude.
I'm trying to say like the
no,
slap.
no. I think it's more of his like speed and stuff is what really get people. Is what like draw him in. Because I can say this. I mean, to go a little off schedule, it's like I look at Joseph Parker and he do some things good, but I'd be like, what is it that make everybody say he's the next greatest thing? I don't catch that when I watch him. I
You
just
know what
catch a
makes him
straight
say that?
puncher.
I'll
He got
tell
a
you
good
what makes
jab.
him say it. I'll tell you what makes him say that because they hate Joseph. I mean, because they hate Anthony Joshua so much that they're just trying to find anybody else that's young, that's probably just as inexperienced, to say he's better. But I mean,
Right.
but neither one of those guys are. But I mean, that's another topic for
Huey
another
Fury.
day.
Fury make Joseph Parker look like the next Anthony Joshua. I mean, and Anthony Parker will beat Fury. I put money on that.
I would
He
too.
beat Fury.
Mm-hmm.
He whoop his ass. Fury ain't shit like his cousin. His cousin was just fortunate. His cousin was just fortunate. I mean, I'm not gonna say he is something. He is the lineal heavyweight champion. So let me take that back, just in case you watch Tyson. I don't want to come up to UK yet. No, but anyway, he was fortunate. He was fortunate. You know, he did what he had to do against Vladimir. But let's not get it mistaken. That he just keeping them titles warm for somebody.
Well, I'll tell you what, Cassie, the guy that he's gonna fight, has I guess somewhat of a resume, somewhat.
Yeah, he's a solid fighter. He gonna win.
You got him. He lost to Amir Mansour. He drew with Chris Arreola, and he lost to Dominic Brazil. So I mean, it's not like
He should have won the fight.
it's not like Huey's fighting somebody that's just a total scrub. So it should be a good fight. But he's 6 feet though, dog. He's 6 feet. I mean, that's gonna be tough.
But see look what he did to Brazil though. Brazil was like 6'5". I don't know how tall Huey is, but
Huey he uses his length though. I mean, with his jab. I mean, that's one thing he does damn have is a pretty fast jab. I'm not sure if it's like stern, but he at least has it. He uses it. It's pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
he don't talk that much like his cousin. I see too. I ain't heard too much from him. You know,
He more humble. People actually expect more out of Huey than they do Tyson. Tyson actually
shit. God damn, that mean both of them motherfuckers ain't shit then. I mean, shit, if you they can't. I mean, unless Huey wins the title and defend it at least twice, I'm assuming that Tyson gonna beat Vladimir again. I don't know. He gonna clinch his way to the title. I mean, so he gonna have to defend. I don't know, man. Tyson Fury ain't all that, man. He funny. He can make you laugh and shit, but
I don't think I don't think he all that either. But
You
he
know, if I
is the
fought him,
current
man,
champion.
if I fought him, I knock him out. Then I give him that Stone Cold treatment. I take my gloves off, get the crowd, throw him some beer, and just pour it all on it. And then talk shit while he knocked out or some shit like that. Like treat him like the WWE shit, like he did with Wilder. But no, he an accident waiting to happen, man.
Yeah,
Like
somebody gonna
Joshua.
knock his ass out. Somebody gonna knock his ass out.
Uh, well, you remember he punched himself in the face, so he might knock himself out. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So we can't count that out either.
Kicking
I'm just
his
gonna be
own
real. I
ass.
mean, he'll beat somebody. He'll beat one of them, but somebody gonna knock. He ain't getting through. He ain't getting through the whole Bermuda Triangle. He'll get his ass. Somebody gonna knock his ass out. I don't know who it is.
He'll be. I don't see him beating Joshua. I don't see him beating Wilder. I don't care. I
He
seen
sure
what
as hell
Steve
ain't beating
Cunningham
Ortiz.
did.
He sure as hell
I
ain't beating
seen what
Ortiz.
Steve Cunningham did.
No,
Look, I'm still tripping on Steve Cunningham.
yeah. I mean,
You don't get
but let
knocked
me
down
ask you.
by that guy.
Well, who? I know that Ortiz is the interim champion. Yes, Jeffrey. I mentioned Ortiz, but yeah, I know
He said
Ortiz.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. I know that he's the interim champion. Who's the? There's another champion though. It's like they have 3 levels of WBA champion.
That champion in recess shit.
I don't know. I
Probably.
feel like
I don't know.
there's somebody above. There's somebody above him. There's somebody above Ortiz with the WBA. But I was saying, like, Ortiz's best shot is to get a mandatory with Tyson Fury, and I mean, and he'll probably beat his ass. That's probably what's going to happen.
But would he
Because
though?
after
But would he?
I don't see nothing Tyson Fury can do to present him no real
it's
big
Lucas
issues.
Brown. It's Lucas Brown. So Lucas Brown is above Ortiz.
We know
Hell, they should get it on then. That's who Ortiz. I mean, okay. Now this is
Ortiz
for
and Brown should get it on.
This is for Jeffrey. Ortiz should fight Jeffrey. I mean, god damn it, Ortiz should fight Brown.
We don't want Jeffrey to get beat up like that.
Hey, my fault, Jeffrey. I meant to say Ortiz needs to fight Lucas Brown, and then we can start throwing his name in. Oh, you need to fight him right now category.
I totally agree. I think it's all about positioning at this point because right now Anthony Joshua, I mean, as much as people hate to say it, and I mean he may not be ready. I mean, to me, when you get a title, you're ready. I don't believe in sitting on it and on all of that stuff that people saying he not ready. Like, I mean, look, he took the championship fight. He beat the champion, so you ready. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care if it was 5 fights. I don't care if it was 5 fights.
He had to kill that champion to beat him.
So, I mean, I'm looking at Lucas. Yeah, I mean Ortiz, Lucas Brown. I mean, yeah. I mean that you bring up a very good point, Luke. I mean, what's stopping them from fighting?
Right. I mean,
nervous.
I would love to see it because it should be real interesting. Like you said, you got Ortiz. He do what he do. Solid boxer, good power. You got Brown. He can box a little. Hey, it should be as
That's
the great Jim Ross would say, it should be a slobber knocker.
Yeah. I'm telling somebody. Go ahead.
It sounds funny, but I feel like Brown has a better chance than Joshua would against Ortiz. I don't know why.
Because, dude, the heavyweights, these dudes are serious, bro. These dudes don't play. Especially these dudes, they gotta earn it. They don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, they gonna go in there. If they gotta take some shots to get some shots, they gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? It's different from Wilder and Joshua Fury. They gotta try to, I mean, it's important for them to keep that title. So they got to be more cautious and try to execute a game plan, which all fighters do. But Brown trying to make a name for himself. So if he got to fuck up Ortiz, he got to fuck up Ortiz.
Yeah, so what it is Brown has the WBA World Heavyweight title, and Fury has the Super World Heavyweight title for the WBA. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, that makes sense. that makes sense. If there's nobody that will fight you, then one of these guys have a fight right now. That's a fight.
Or
that
fight
makes
Eric
sense.
Molina. Or fight Eric Molina. I mean, if you want to fight
Eric
something, I mean,
Molina, that's another good fight. And Molina, he's real
he tough.
popular. He's more popular than I thought he was.
Yeah, oh, yeah. He tough. I mean, he tough. He good. I mean,
Yeah.
you want to fight the dude that Spitzilla that Wilder knocked out. I mean, you really want to just fight? Oh, I'm not. You like 36 years old. You can't. You like the fucking. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna do it.
Well,
'Cause I'm
here's
not
the
about to
thing.
open those
Here's the
can of
thing.
worms.
Lucas Brown is 37.
But Lucas Brown ain't talking about waiting to sit on nobody. You know, he ain't talking about, well, you know, I'm going to just wait or whatever. I ain't heard that from Ortiz, but I figured that's what he's trying to do. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but what I'm saying is neither one of these guys can afford to wait. So why not fight? That's a hell
Fight
of a
each other.
fight.
Exactly.
That's a hell of
True.
a, I mean, we should start that campaign for real. I mean, I know a lot of people ain't going to like it, but then again, it's for the WBA World Heavyweight title. It's not the Super, but I'm pretty sure that whoever wins that is going to get that mandatory against the winner
Tyson
of
Fury.
Klitschko. Yeah, exactly. So
Then it's a quality fight, though. You know, two top 10 heavyweights.
exactly.
Quality fight.
Yeah.
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 And this
And what
would be
about
the
Eric?
first top 10 heavyweight Ortiz's fault.
And what about Eric Molina versus Berman Stavern? I mean, shit. I mean, that's a fight right there.
That's a good one.
I'll watch it.
That's a real good one. Hell yeah.
It's a lot of matches right now.
Put them on the same card.
There's a lot
Hey,
of
but
matches
wait a
right
minute.
now.
Hey, Stavern wants your boy, Big Cool.
We want
I
Wilder.
don't know who that is. I ain't never heard of that dude.
Jarrell Big
I don't
Baby
know who that
Miller.
is.
That's who he want.
That ain't. I don't know who that nigga is. So you made me say the N. You made me say the N word, man. Damn you, Mike. I'm trying to get these. I'm trying to look professional. You made me say it. I don't know who that dude is. Like for real. I don't know no dang on. I ain't gonna say that name. That sounds suspect. I seen the video though, man. But we got off topic real quick. We can get back on that. We forgot about Badu Jack-Lucian Bute, James DeGale, and Porky Donna or whatever name is, Medina or whatever. Yeah, it was JG fault. He brought up the heavyweights.
My
Badu,
bad, man.
So
My
bad. Fight
bad.
buddy.
My bad.
He ain't watched it too. JG said you better. You know what I'm saying? Keep pull up on you like get a knock on the door. Nah, but nah, you in Virginia anyway. Oh well, shit, whatever.
I'm gonna be in surgery,
yeah,
bro.
I think
just had to push out surgery.
Yeah, you can enjoy the weekend full of fights, though. You know what I'm saying?
I sure can. Damn.
Yeah,
But-
put that leg up there. You ring your bell. You have your wife and your son. You know, bring you the snacks and stuff. You know, better take advantage.
He gonna be on baby detail.
I'm gonna be on baby
The
TV.
baby just be chilling with him.
I am gonna be the baby.
You gonna be on baby.
Two babies
detail
in the house.
Yeah.
Two babies in the house, man. One big ass baby in the house to be whining. No, but JG, what are your thoughts, man? This is close to your hometown.
So
it's in your area.
Man,
what do you think? James DeGale, Medina. James, that's the undercard first. James DeGale, they trying to build up a unification bout for September. Go ahead.
I think that DeGale, I think it's very good to get him into DC. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you remember, but when Amir Khan, I mean, you guys wouldn't know because you weren't from the area. You aren't from the area, but when Amir Khan came here, it was like huge, dude. Like a lot of people went to go see Amir Khan. I'm not sure if it's easy to fly over from the UK over here or whatnot, but I mean, it was filled. So I'm expecting a lot of people to travel for Miguel and see him on that undercard. And then you got
and Bute.
Which I expect DeGale to come in and get a stoppage. Normally, a fighter that magnitude, the star normally comes in and does his thing. I don't expect it to be close. I think that DeGale is going to get him out of there probably round 6, 7. And I'm going to get on the Badu Jack and Lucian Bute. That's a tough one for me, man. I mean, the thing is that you know that Badu Jack is going to come and bring his lunch pail every fight. But he doesn't have the skill set where he's going to blow people out. You know what I'm saying? So, and
Yeah,
we do know that Lucian is very talented. So, I mean,
yeah,
if I had to say which one of these two are more talented, I would have to go in Lucian's favor. But if you want to go with
yeah.
mentality, who's stronger? I think that Badu Jack is a little stronger, and maybe Bute is a little shot worn. I mean, we saw what Pascal did to him not too long ago, maybe a year or two ago. So
I
I don't think that Badu Jack can do that to him, but he might be able to edge out a win. I'm slightly leaning in Badu Jack's favor, but it's going to be a unanimous decision. It ain't going to be a stoppage. Go ahead.
but you know, him and DeGale went to war. I mean, they went to war last time out. They just fought each other last what 3, 4, 5 months ago, 6 months
Right.
ago, whatever it was. Man, I gotta start off by giving my respect to I'm not even gonna I got James DeGale by knockout. It don't matter what round. I mean, he just a superior fighter like JG said. So I mean, he gonna take care of business and set up his end of the bargain. But I gotta start off by giving respect to Badu Jack, man. Whether he win, lose another fight, you gotta give him his respect because we all dogged him. I dogged him. I said he wasn't shit after he got knocked out by the dude in the first round, and for him to beat Anthony Dirrell, a dude that can punch, box, that's probably more skillful than him, and to just keep his composure and just not even once be in danger of losing that fight. You got to give him credit. Then for him to beat George Groves, knock him down on a big stage, man. If he didn't win another fight, he earned everybody respect even more, just because he developed. And he seemed like the only fighter from TMT or whatever you want to call it that actually takes this serious and really follow, what Floyd or listen to Floyd's advice of, taking your career seriously and improving. So I give him kudos, man, for doing what he got to do, and I expect him to win. I expect him to win. Right now, I think he's the best super middleweight in the world. As crazy as it may seem, I know you got James DeGale
Wow.
there. I know you got
Wow.
James DeGale there. And I know you got Andre and Anthony there. But I'm saying now, I'm just going off of what's now. We know those guys talent wise, yeah, are better. But right now, who's been beating the best guys? It's been DeGale and Badu Jackson. You can flip a coin. I'm gonna give it to Badu, and I'm not gonna dog him if he get knocked out in the first round of Bute, because like I said, he shown me enough lately to say, he's the best guy in the world at 168. I never thought I'd say that, but hey, he is, and I gotta give him props, man. I think he gonna take care of business against Bute in a very good fight, but I think he's gonna win a clear decision. And set up a big unification bout in one of the biggest fights that can be made in 2015 or 16.
Man, I'm looking for 1 and 2 right now. They got Gilberto Ramirez at number 1 and James DeGale at number 2 on
That's
Boxer.
bullshit.
That's
That's bullshit.
bullshit. James DeGale,
Fuck,
if you're
fuck
gonna
Boxer
put
Rick.
look, James DeGale, if you're gonna say somebody needs to be number 1, it should be James DeGale for one because he's actually fought
Right.
people. Ramirez ain't fought a
Uh-huh.
goddamn thing, and I mean that's bullshit. And for one,
He shouldn't even be
I
in the
don't
top
think that,
five, probably.
and honestly, I don't even know if Ramirez can beat any of the guys we just mentioned. I
He
really don't.
cannot. He can't beat Andre. He can't beat Anthony. He can't probably beat George Groves. He can't beat
Can he
Martin
beat
Murray. He
Bute?
can't beat
Can he beat
Bute.
Bute?
No.
Hey,
Hell, he
hey,
might.
hey,
He
hey, hey,
might.
let's stop throwing Groves' name out there, because Groves will get out there, and Ramirez is gonna beat the hell out of Groves.
Well, they
No
on the same
bull.
level then, I guess. No, I'm not even gonna put them on the same level because at least he was dominating Carl Froch in their first fight, for 9 rounds until he got caught. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even gonna put
Right.
Ramirez on a. You don't get no
Nah,
slack for get no credit for
no, no.
beating Arthur Abraham.
Groves fought Froch twice, and he fought Badu Jack. That's three.
And he
That's
fought
three
James
things
DeGale
more
early
than
in
what
their
he did.
career. And James DeGale early in his career and beat him.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, he didn't. He shouldn't have
Well, I
won
mean,
that
it was a
damn
close.
fight.
It was a close. No, it was a close fight. I don't think that's a fight where you say nobody, whoever got the decision. I don't think that's one of them ones like that nigga should won that fight. That's one of them like, all right, I don't think he won, but I ain't mad at the decision because I can see what they scored. That's how I look at it.
I mean, it's
I mean,
essentially what Andre Dirrell and DeGale was. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like 2 knockdowns. You take them 2 knockdowns. Somebody IBF champion, and it ain't that his name ain't James. It don't his last name DeGale. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So
All right.
I just think that Badu Jack, the best super middleweight in the world, man.
You know
I think
what?
it's up for grabs. I think it's NA right now, not applicable.
Right. Hey, I agree with that, JG, because I think somebody got to step up and earn it even more. When them two fight after these fights, hold on, let me get into them first. Like I said, I got with the Badu Jack-Bute fight. My only thing with Bute is, I mean, hell, I didn't expect him to come out with DeGale and fight the way he fought. He shocked the hell out of me because I expected DeGale to wipe the floor with him.
Me too.
But he showed he still got a little something left in the tank. Now my thing is, now it's as if now does he still have the power that he once had? Because I mean his punches don't look to seem to have that same effect like they used to have. But
he hurt DeGale.
Another thing is, What's that?
See, he hurt DeGale.
I said he hurt DeGale.
Yeah, I mean, but see, back then he used to hit you. He not only hurt you, but he dropped you. And hell, he had you.
But you know he
didn't get up.
You know who he was fighting though. Let's be real. He wasn't fighting.
They was fighting super middleweights.
He wasn't fighting. Man, Librado is not a top super middleweight. Just because he almost knocked you out, don't make him a top super middleweight. They make him a McDonald of the middleweight division.
Yeah, and I feel like everybody. I feel like everybody knocked out Edison Miranda, dog.
Yeah,
I knocked out Edison Miranda, so you know, man. Come on, bro.
Hey, you better watch it. He still got that concussive power now. But
man, he got knocked out. He got knocked out by Ricky Conlon.
Oh hell no! See, that's no.
No,
you remember he knocked out Dave Banks from the Contender though? Woo! He killed that man.
That was sick. But I got Badu Jack by split decision in this one. I think he gonna do just enough to get the win. Then you'll have a judge, one of the judges will see it in Bute's favor. DeGale and Porky Medina. Porky has been a thorn in a few people's side at 168, but I think Porky is about to get blasted. I think he
can punch.
Yeah, he can. I think I got DeGale fourth round KO. But after this, you get to see the unification fight because it's already agreed on. These two, the winners, they fight each other later on this year. So we'll get to see Badu Jack versus James DeGale potentially to see who's the 168-pound kingpin. So
this is gonna sound funny, but I hope it's over in the UK. Like honestly, I've been watching events over in the UK, and it's so much better than the US, bro. So much.
Yeah, I agree.
I hate to say it, like I really would love to go to the UK and watch a fight because it's just like it's like a soccer game, but it's a boxing match. It's just like everybody's so like. U.S. man, it's just like everybody's comfortable in the crowd. You just waiting for the main event. Like even the undercard over there is like live.
And then you be having people fight. People be fighting in the crowd. Hell, the fight in the crowd be getting more attention than the undercards in the ring.
Exactly. So I mean, hopefully these guys take care of business and we get that unification right there. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, I mean, like man, I ain't even got no dog. I mean, I probably be pulling for Badu, but shit, it don't matter. I mean, I rather watch a fight, like you said in the UK, cause shit, nigga, that I mean, a brother be put to sleep by these cards. For real, I be trying to watch him. I be like, I'm like, nah, bro. I mean, maybe I need to be in a fight live or something, but.
This fight would be on PBC, which would be pretty dope. You can't put them on Showtime. Badu and I mean you could, but I mean I
think it's on Showtime.
With this card? Or you
I think it's on Showtime.
DeGale and
oh Jack? Shit. Nah, that's a PBC fight right there. Afternoon, around 3:30, like the
Yeah,
Dirrell fight was, or
yeah.
prime time. Nah, you could. Well, actually, you could put it. You remember when Dirrell fought Froch? That was prime time, showtime. I mean, you could make it happen. I
Yeah,
mean, it
but
depends on how.
those are big
That's like
names,
3
though.
o'clock
I
in the
mean,
morning over there, though.
those are big names, though. Like James DeGale is a big name over there, so I'm pretty sure the fight's going to take place over there, which it'll probably be earlier. You know what I'm saying, but
Yeah, but or I mean, I don't know
to
how
be
big.
honest
I
with you,
know.
that's another
Go
reason I like
ahead.
watching those cards from over there. That's another reason because
What?
you can get on with your night for real. You can watch you a real good fight and just get on with it. You don't gotta wait for no
Or
BS.
it can, yeah, or it can be boring. You forget about it, like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm going out. You got to be balanced. Should I go out and have fun, or should I stay in? Probably go to sleep, trying to wait on these fights to start and finish, and then listen to HBO, Dick Ryan, whoever fighting
Yeah.
that night. You're like, I stay and watch box because I love it, but goddamn,
Yeah, HBO is a trip in the third, man. They truly be pushing that agenda.
they got all the agendas for all them fighters, man.
They do.
What I don't like about HBO, and it looks like we're going in that direction. What I don't like about HBO is that when the guy that they're rooting for, when things aren't going his way in a certain round, they start talking about
Mm-hmm.
everything else but what's
Yep.
going on in the fight. So the guy that's not supposed to win lands some good punches, and we're talking about I
What
don't
Roy
know,
ate
we're
before he
talking about
fought damn.
we're thanking the producers for doing a great job or some shit. I don't know.
Talking about what
No,
Roy ate before he fought John Ruiz.
right,
Roy, what did you eat? You know,
exactly.
I don't know.
Hey, the thing that tripped me out, and don't get me wrong, because I respect the hell out of Roy Jones Jr., but he throws me off because he'll sit there, and
Watch it, Mike.
I understand he has the fighter point of view, but every fight we don't need, and I'm not trying to be funny, we don't need to hear about one of your great cons, one of your great moments that you had in your career. You don't have to do that every fight. It's okay for
Watch his
some
smooth
fights,
cat.
but you don't have to do that every fight. I
It's
get tired
Roy.
of it. And I ain't trying to be funny. I
It's
do.
Roy. It's Roy. He get to say he get to talk about it every fight.
No, he don't. Hell,
Every fight.
oh yeah, well, I remember when I was fighting and
When
this,
I
this and
beat
that, and I
when
hit
I
the
beat
guy so
Ruiz,
hard, he spit all over my shoes, and that's the moment I knew that I would be a Hall of Famer. Man, stop it, man.
That's what he can do. That's what he does. But he also keeps
Right.
it real
But
though.
tell better stories then.
Man, he
oh,
got his man, you know he done took some lumps, man, recently. So I mean, maybe that's the only thing he know how to tell them stories. You know, what you want to tell him? You know, I got hit by Huck and shit or whatever the nigga name is, and then I woke up and I was like, well, what happened? I mean, you want him to tell that story, or you want him to
No, he
remember
don't
the
gotta tell
story?
that story. I want him to stop fighting. Is one damn thing.
I ain't gonna lie though. I be thinking myself when I hear Roy. You know, Roy my all time favorite fighter. But whenever he talk about the good stuff, I be thinking about, dude.
you,
Would you ever go there? Would you ever say something like, yeah, you know, I took that L. I know you wouldn't embarrass yourself like that. I be wanting to know, like, man, Roy, I know you can get your ass knocked out. It's come close to 10 times already, and you
yes,
just want
man,
to, like, stop, Roy. That part right there, like, you embarrass yourself just a little bit, just a
just a
little bit,
tad,
Roy.
just a tad. Hey, let's
What y'all?
segue. I
Go
already know
ahead.
what you're gonna talk about.
What?
So while we on HBO, and we're talking about people who say stupid shit, we got Max Kellerman with his comments about why Manny Pacquiao is a better pound for pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather.
Hold on. Y'all feel that? Y'all hear that?
It's the rematch.
Elton is on the way. Elton is on the way. Elton is on the way. He just parked up, right? Elton is on his way. Oh, he called my phone. He called him. You didn't get the you didn't. No, just joking. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh man,
All right, all right, but in the synopsis for people who haven't heard it, he's pretty much saying that based on Manny Pacquiao's career and where he started from, down at what was it? Was it flyweight?
Yeah.
Down at flyweight, coming all the way up to, and the fact that him and Floyd was competitive, the fact that their resumes are competitive means that Manny Pacquiao is a better pound for pound fighter. So I'll leave it up to you guys to discuss.
All right, so okay, let me educate me, y'all. Y'all been watching boxing longer than me. So when you say pound for pound, right? Is pound for pound skill based off just basically skill wise, or is it skill, resume, fan base, how many belts you won, or whatever the fuck it is?
All that stuff.
Then Manny Pacquiao ain't. You know what I mean? See, if you just saying skill, then you can't say that. You know, skill. No, you can't say that. But I mean, if you want to say greatness, I mean, I can't shit on him, Manny, and I won't shit on him. I mean, the motherfucker's resume speaks for itself. I mean, it's nothing but future Hall of Famers all up and down that motherfucker. But you look at Floyd's, you know, Chico, Ricky Hatton, Manny, Canelo looked like he on his way. He got Cotto. He fought Gennaro Hernandez versus he fought Chop Chop, who was not a Hall of Famer, but I mean he gave a lot of people hell. He fought Gotti versus Soto.
He fought Zab. I don't care what anybody says. Zab was an undisputed champion at one point.
Yeah,
wasn't
he? He was.
I mean, people act like that's easy to do. Even though
it's not.
Even though he had his obstacles or whatever, like the dude did something that probably a lot of these guys haven't done. So I mean, you gotta give him that credit.
I mean, I just think it's a way to just try to. Obviously, I see Max Angle. He's an HBO guy. Manny Pacquiao's an HBO guy. They want that fight again, I guess. I wouldn't want to be a part of those negotiations again. But, I mean, like, let's be real, though, man. It's like, that's what I always hate. Like, whenever it's like you always, and we do it, we all do it, you know what I'm saying? I don't think CBT do it to maliciously tear somebody down. Because you got to make comparisons. But when you, what the fuck with Manny? Manny fought 3 weeks ago. What the hell he doing being talked about on the fucking Gennady Golovkin Dominique Wade fight card? He had nothing to do with that. Y'all didn't show the replay or none of that. So what the hell is his name being brought up for? You know, it's just to discredit.
I think somebody asked me a question. No. I feel like Max just said it or something. I don't know where it came from. But
was it on the telecast or was it after the fight?
I honestly didn't hear it on the telecast. Maybe he said it before, but I think that it was something that he said some other time, and whoever was recording him said, "We heard your comments about Mayweather or whatever," and whoever was the cameraman was like, "Mayweather's better," and pretty much Max was saying that if you shrink Floyd down to flyweight and he doesn't have his advantages like his long arms and his pop or whatnot, that he would lose to Manny Pacquiao. Which is stupid because he didn't take any of Pacquiao's advantages. So I mean,
that's like saying go ahead, JG.
No, go ahead, because I already know what you're gonna say.
The famous quote is, "If F was a fifth, we would all be drunk."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like saying if you gave me 7 more inches, I'd be 7 feet. I mean, what the fuck that mean? I mean, that ain't happening. So what the fuck you gonna bring it up for? Hey, I was 7.
And they fought.
Got to do with anything.
And they fought, and Manny Pacquiao had pretty much had most of the advantages, especially youth. He was supposed to be a guy who could punch more, who I guess had more power. Like I'm really not understanding that. He's supposed to be fast.
I don't need this stupid.
Yeah. So I mean, they fought. It's over. I mean, if y'all want to sell us a rematch or whatever, get to negotiating, cool. But to say some bullshit like that, Max. Fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, I look at it like this with the whole thing. It's still based off his opinion. So I mean, he can have his element on it. That's like he says some things I agree with, but then the other things I was like, you kind of reaching. But the thing is this. Okay, you can see the position of the interview. He felt like he was being attacked by the guy from Fight Hype. I don't know what his name is, but he felt like he was being attacked by him. So his thing was to come back and shoot statistics and accomplishments at the guy. Because I don't know if you heard, but you heard the guy kept saying the same thing. Oh no, Mayweather is better. Oh no, Mayweather is better. The guy never sat there and said, like, he never said no facts. His just thing was just Mayweather is better. So he actually, whether he believes it or not, he made it look like Max took him to school. Because it was like it was like he was one of those new age fans, like some of our Facebook friends with all the best
We're not gonna
ever,
name
and
them.
right. I'll just say that the best ever, and he can never lose to anybody. He can beat Vladimir Klitschko, those type of fans that we know. That's what he made that guy sound like to me.
But did he lie when he said Floyd is not better than Pacquiao? If you talking about skills, Floyd is better than Pacquiao.
He actually said that Floyd is the better fighter than Pacquiao. He just said, in his opinion, it's definitely a discussion that you can say Pacquiao pound for pound will be ranked higher.
Okay, then yeah.
Right,
that's what he should have said. I didn't know that. Okay, if you saying in that, then yeah, but you sound like a dumbass saying, well, if you shrink him to 115, that's dumb as fuck. Like, well, you could stretch Jarrell to 7 feet, whatever, and whatever. That's stupid. Like,
it still don't make sense.
Work that way.
It still don't make sense.
Yeah, it don't work that way.
Because look, all right, when Mayweather was saying that he was better than Ali or whatnot, people killed his ass. They killed him for that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's like, Muhammad Ali is great. He did this. He did that. If you look at Mayweather's accomplishments from where he came up and all of that stuff, Mayweather really kind of matches, if not exceeds. So are we going to say if you shrink Muhammad Ali down to Mayweather's size, that Mayweather beats the hell out of him? No, nobody's going to say that because it makes more money for you to talk shit about Floyd to make him come out of retirement.
See, that's the problem, man. If you could just say Jarrell, Manny Pacquiao, he will be ranked higher than Floyd pound list. Okay, because I know why you saying it, Mike, or JG, or Elton, or Mouse, or whoever. You know, logical people. I don't know why you saying that. It ain't because you just don't like Floyd. I mean, you can make an argument pound for pound, resume also with skill mixed in there, excitement, whatever. Yeah, you can say that, and I'm not gonna be mad. I'm like, nigga, get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? But if you gonna tell me Manny Pacquiao a better fighter than Floyd Mayweather, then we gonna have a real heated debate in a respectful way.
Right.
You're not gonna tell me that he's better than. If he was better, then he would have showed better against him at last May, and he's not. So that's stupid to shrink him down or just like that. That discrediting. That's stupid, man. That pissed me off.
But even still. Y'all have to realize this. What Manny Pacquiao did, nobody else did in the sport. Even Henry Armstrong.
The GOAT.
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So by Max's logic, Manny Pacquiao is the best pound for pound fighter ever.
But JG, if you could shrunk Floyd to 115, he would have tired Manny. He would have tired Manny. They would have been tied for the greatest ever. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Here's why that's dumb. Because Manny Pacquiao, when he was a flyweight, bro, he only had one damn hand. He was nowhere near.
He won shit.
Floyd would have beat him as an amateur, bro. Floyd would have beat him as an amateur.
I mean, he would have whooped him with one hand.
He would have. It pretty much. I mean, that's why Max's arguments. Like, I understand what he was trying to say, but like for somebody on his level to articulate what he said made no damn sense at all. And
he could have did a way better job than what he did.
He could have just simply said what you
that's
said.
The same thing I said.
He could have just simply said that you can make an argument that Manny Pacquiao would be ranked higher than Floyd on the pound for pound list, and said the reasons why. He didn't have to say, well, let's shrink Floyd down or whatever the fuck it is, and all that bullshit, or you take his advantages away. That's just making shit. That's just trying to sell smart when you ain't got.
It's saying fanboy. It sounds like fanboyish.
But what he said it was competitive though. Like when they fought, that shit wasn't competitive.
What was competitive? The walk to the ring was competitive, I guess. What the fuck is competitive about? One round, 2 rounds?
But he tried to compare it to Sugar Ray Leonard and Duran. But Duran beat Sugar Ray Leonard. So you can't compare the two. Like, like Duran may have lost, you know what I'm saying, and had the no mas or whatnot, but
he still got to win over.
He got to win. So you can.
So if Manny Pacquiao win, then we can holler at this.
But right now he didn't win, so
he didn't come close to winning.
Yeah.
If this was Hangman, he didn't even get a W. I guess the one round he got the W. Other way, you just, you know. I mean, come on, man. Max, I like Max, but that ESPN, they getting to him, man.
Max
ESPN getting to him.
Max
ESPN to do to you.
Max is gonna take Skip. He's gonna take Skip's job when Skip is done. Watch.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, at least Max know boxing, but he just he made himself look like a dumbass for real. That's like, well, Max, if we, you know, make you older or give you the whatever to show you the fights or put you or fucking or fly you or send you back in time to see this, you'll be a better announcer or whatever the fuck you trying to compare. I mean, like, are you done or are you finished? What the fuck?
Hey, I know one thing though. When you say Max Kellerman's name, you better put some respect on it. All three of us.
Yeah, well, whatever. When he see this video, he better put some respect on us. I can't believe he said that
respect.
Shit,
respect. Put some respect.
Since we're speaking on HBO, man. Since we wasn't able to get together and do a hangout. We might as well talk about the guy that fought last week. And no, and not talk about Chocolatito or Chiquito, whatever, however you pronounce his name. I'll be fucking up. Chocolatito. I said Chocolatito. Yeah, let's talk about Triple G and Triple G. He, of course, got the victory we all know against Dominic Wade. You know, but I mean, he got the highest views of a fight in a year or whatever it may have been.
Right.
But can somebody please answer this question? Why is it acceptable for him to keep? I understand you got to fight your career. You got to fight who we wouldn't fight. But can somebody please tell me HBO and his promoter don't got nothing to do with these fights not happening? And I'm not talking about the Canelo situation. I'm talking about other fights. Please tell me that. I mean, you can't just sit up there and tell me that these fighters are scared of Triple G. I mean, because if you're scared, you would never got in the ring in the first place, and that's against anybody. Because, you know, boxing is not to be played. Like Deontay Wilder said, you take it serious. So please tell me why does he still have this boogeyman stigma about him when, I mean, either you're going to win or you're going to lose. I mean, it's no, unless it's some crazy draw. But, I mean, like, I don't see nothing to be scared of. I mean, yeah, he an elite fighter, but I don't see nothing to be scared of where I won't take no $1.5 million or whatever it is they may offer to fight the dude. Mike, come on, man, Mike. I mean, you got to be frustrated because you go to bat for this dude, but this nigga is not giving you a leg to stand on other than, yeah, he's skilled, but how good do we really think? We know he is until he face somebody that's going to really push him or we think will push him.
All right, my own, okay, this will be my main thing with Golovkin. And like I say, hey, I made a video, which I got criticized by quite a few people. When I said
fuck that dude that criticized his bitch ass. He didn't want to come on a hangout with us. So fuck you and your channel, you sorry motherfucker.
all right. But anyways, no. But I got criticized because I said that I feel Golovkin needs to lean, and I feel that he needs to call Canelo's bluff. Canelo keeps talking about 155. And I've seen Golovkin come in the ring for some middleweight fights at 156.5. So you need to call his bluff. We're talking, okay, how about we do this? Instead of 155, let's do 156.
I'm with
That's
you.
one thing. The next.
Yep, that's smart. Bingo.
With him, okay, with Triple G, with you. He is an attraction. I give him that, but he's not a mega attraction yet. So when you got guys who are more popular than you, you have to lean a little so you can get these fights made. Overseas, what the fuck is Saunders, Billy Joe Saunders. All I'm seeing is first you needed $14 million to fight Golovkin. Now you're saying you willing to fight him now. So if I'm Golovkin, Because more than likely, I got a feeling Canelo Alvarez is going to shoot for Pacquiao next. So if I'm Golovkin, I'm like, okay, Billy Joe, you want to fight? You want me to come over there? Let's make it happen. Because
But is that gonna make him?
if you can't get those fights, Triple G, dude, go to 168, man. There's plenty of opportunity up there. You can go up there and hell, you can get the winner of DeGale versus Jack, your first fight at 168.
Or you can get
me
and JG talked about this. And me and JG talked about this. We didn't talk about it too much, but me and JG was talking about this a couple days ago, maybe yesterday or whatever. If he want to really see how he may fare at 168, we got a guy that's fighting this Friday night. We know he is skilled. He's a former Olympian. I mean, he poses challenges that I'm not saying he'll beat him. I think he could beat him.
I think it'd be a hell of a fight.
We got Andre Dirrell. I'm not talking about Anthony. We got Andre Dirrell that resides at 168. That I'm pretty sure he would take the fight if offered. You know, a proper amount of money. I mean, dude, you don't got. I mean, I'm not saying just abandon middleweight, but the clock is ticking, dude. 34 years old, 35 years old.
Fighting Ramirez next.
Oh, bullshit. What the fuck? What the?
No,
if that fight happens, I'm through it.
Did anybody mention Jacobs? Like, why the fuck aren't we trying to make that happen?
They actually, his promoter said something about Jacobs the other day. Was saying something about they definitely, if they can't get Billy Joe or Canelo to fight, then he's another option for another mandatory.
And see, that's the bullshit right there. That's the bullshit right there. Because see, here's the thing: if you waiting for those other guys, you're not trying to make a fight with Danny Jacobs. So when Danny Jacobs fights somebody else, and it's somebody that's not up to snuff, they're gonna be on Danny Jacobs' ass saying he don't want to fight Triple G.
Dude, you're supposed to be negotiating with at least 2 or 3 fighters.
Yeah,
pretty much. Just in case one fight fall through. Come on, man. I swear, if he fucking fight Gilberto Ramirez, I'm through it. Golovkin, I will never. I swear, I'm telling you. That motherfucker is not stupid. I don't care if his English is broken or whatever. That motherfucker know yes and no, and he speaks the language that his promoter speak. He know what the fuck to say. Like, come on, man. That nigga. Man,
there's no excuse anymore. There's no excuse anymore because Heyman guys have been. He just fought against a Heyman guy. So why can't we make this Danny Jacobs thing happen? That's no longer an excuse. It's no longer.
They gonna say because it's a mandatory and HBO not working with them. Fuck that. If they come to the table, Al Heyman needs go HBO like HBO needs Al Heyman. That's what we in the boxing fans need.
That'd be Golovkin's biggest fight right there. Danny Jacobs right now.
I'm telling you,
it's not his biggest fight to make, but what I'm saying is it's sure a hell of a lot better than Dominic Wade and you feed me the same bullshit that you can't find nobody. I'm just saying.
Bro, I'm telling you, he'd be the best fighter he can fought. He'd be the best fighter he can fought. I tell you
and
that.
It's a unification bout, though. You know what I'm saying? If you said you want all the belts, go take his belt. Go take his.
Come on, it's
super champion.
Ridiculous, man.
He won't necessarily. He won't take Jacobs' belt. I think they will have 2 more people fight for it, but Jacobs' belt isn't like really like the factor because he's the WBA super.
I get that.
We'll still fight him though. I mean, he's still a legitimate dude. You see what he did to Quillen? You see what he did? I'm not saying he'll do that to Golovkin, but shit. He way better than Lemieux. He way better than Lemieux, Macklin, Stevens.
Now this the only thing. Now, like you say, now we will get on Golovkin, but then I'm gonna turn the table here. For all you people who always got something to say about him. Now, don't let him fight Danny Jacobs and potentially, let's say he knocked Jacobs out. Don't let him do that and then y'all discredit the win. Oh, well, Jacobs had been knocked out before.
No. I wouldn't
have it both ways.
I want to say because I think
not y'all.
I expect it not
y'all. I'm talking about the other people.
Yeah, I agree. And what I'm saying
I expect a knockout victory for Triple G.
I want to see Triple G actually beat these guys. I want to see him beat the top level guys because I mean, Danny Jacobs fought cancer. You ain't gonna tell me he's scared of him. He beat cancer. What the hell he's scared of Golovkin for?
Yeah, I mean that's as close as death as you gonna get. I'm not saying Golovkin can't put him there, but I mean shit, you got cancer. You know, couldn't probably almost walk. I mean, dude, man, get out of here, man. Shit.
That's all I'm saying.
I swear, if he fight Ramirez, man.
They all warriors, but it's some fighters who are scared to fight people. But I don't think all of them are. But it is some fighters that are scared to fight.
Yeah.
Hint,
videos in there
posted.
Y'all make sure y'all go check it. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Smooth Cat's video on Rigo. That's what he was referencing. Go check it out.
I know. If Golovkin fight Ramirez again, I swear to God, don't ask me shit about him. I ain't doing no Duck Duck Goose video. I won't even think of nothing to say about him. I swear, if he fight that motherfucker, I don't give a fuck, man. Man, Laughlin, they know something.
Let me ask you this. Hey, let me ask you this, be cool. So let's say he do fight Ramirez, and then after Ramirez, he fight Badu Jack. Is that acceptable?
That's acceptable to me. I'll take it. But
I'll take it, but his resume still shitty. I mean, but I'll take it. I mean, it's still shitty. I'll take it though. It's still shitty. And honestly, this might be a crazy question, but like, I mean, I ain't gonna ask because it might be probably stupid, but like, when you really look at Hall of Fame shit resumes, I know you consistently like just because you got this big name and this skill, do that automatically mean you should be? Cause I don't know. I don't know, man. I just question a lot about Triple G. Not him as a fighter, but I'm telling you, he talking about give me belt all you want. He need to start. He know he speak better English than that. That shit is funny because it sound broken and all that. But give me belt. Well, give us better fights, then you get your belt. I mean,
you know what, Jarrell? You bring up a very interesting point because all these lists and stuff like that have him as like one of the best fighters in this era. But Hall of Fame, he's not a Hall of Famer right now.
He's nowhere close to it.
Exactly. He's not.
You know what? The crazy part is, accomplishment-wise, I agree. Because like you said, he hasn't fought the necessary competition. But nowadays, how they vote, I promise you, Triple G will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. The way they vote. If he retired now, he still would be a Hall of Famer.
He already at first ballot. Dude.
That's nuts.
This fucking stupid, bro.
It is nuts, but it's true.
He got not one fucking signature victory.
Now, if he retired right now, Triple G will make the Hall of Fame. First ballot.
Bro, he got not one fucking significant victory.
Wait, I'm going to hold off. Not first ballot. I'll say maybe second ballot or third. But he'll get in.
5 years is a long time, but I mean, I guess you got to look at when they retired and who else. But look, this motherfucker, he got no signature win at all. I can't think of one signature win. I'd be like, you know what? That nigga, he did that against that type fighter. And I don't care if it was Andre Ward. If that's the only fighter he not fought that was elite and he knocked him out in like 30 seconds, bam, he proved it. He won, whatever, bam. I ain't going to say shit else. You know what I'm saying? Even though you want him to see fight somebody else, that's a fight we thought that he couldn't win. And you know what? He smoked his ass. But we ain't gonna see that fight again. But you want to go up to 68 to fight Ramirez? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Man, miss me with that damn. Give me my belt. You just want to stay in middleweight and bully these motherfuckers, even though you're a smaller middleweight. You just want to. You don't want to dare to be great. I don't get it. He ain't daring to be great. He ain't.
Okay. Now this another question from the other angle, because I actually had somebody ask me this. They said, now everybody is in an uproar for Triple G to move up in weight. But they said, where was that same uproar when Marvin Hagler was around? But me, I look at it like, if you got the elite competition, you can stay there if you got the elite competition. In Triple G case, with him letting Abel Sanchez and Tom Loeffler do all the talking majority of the time, they kind of they put their foot in his mouth, because it's like, and I respect Abel Sanchez because he's good at what he does, but you will come out and say, oh man, my fighter will fight anybody and he'll do this, he'll do that. Then like you say, then when it's time, you be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna, we're not gonna take this fight right now. We'll take it later, let it build, and okay, that's like the war thing. I like I said, I was kind of like indifferent on that whole situation because I felt, you got everybody. Oh, he ducked Ward. I don't think he ducked Ward. I don't think Ward ducked him. I just think, like you say, at that time, it was just one of those situations that they couldn't sit down and come to an actual agreement on what was what, so the fight didn't happen. Do I believe the fight's still going to happen? Yes, I do believe that fight's going to happen.
When? On fight night? Because last time I checked, Ward is at 175 now, and I don't see him taking his ass back down to 168.
You know what, Mike? You know what, Mike? And I got to make this point because I've heard you say this, and people say, when they asked him, does he want the Triple G fight, he says, I need a couple fights in between or whatnot. Right. People saw that as a way to duck. You know what Kovalev said? Fuck it. All right, let's do it. And guess what? We getting that fight later this year. That's the difference That's the difference between those two type of fighters. But Triple G get way more praise than Kovalev. And Kovalev really should be the #1 pound-for-pound fighter to me. He should be higher than him. He should be higher than Chocolatito on that list. That's the difference.
And look, for Ward, go ahead.
No, I was done.
And for Ward to supposedly, whoever, not from you, Mike, you ain't say it, but the motherfucker to say he ducked Golovkin, he sure did sign that contract to fight a bigger man or somebody that's just equally as dangerous as Triple G is. So, I mean, they put their money where their mouth is. I'm telling you, money is the root to evil, but money is the root to get a motherfucker in the ring with you. You ain't gonna sit up there and tell me that if you give whoever 1, 2, like what Quillen said in the interview to us, they had to be lowballing him for him not to take that fight. Quillen loved money. Look at him how he lives, his lifestyle. He loved money. And you not giving him money to fight Golovkin, why he gonna fight? Oh, because the fans think he should do it.
My only thing with Quillen is, and like I said, I got the utmost respect for him, but you still turn down your career high payday. So I can't necessarily throw him out there because you turned down that $1.5 million to fight for your belt. So and then you turn right back around and fight for the belt again, which didn't make any sense. Why lose it when you could have just fought?
Didn't Rock Nation won the first bid, right? That's why he didn't fight. That's why he didn't fight, bro.
Right, I mean, but you still could have fought. You still could have fought that fight, and he potentially would have beat what was the guy name? I forgot his name since Andy Lee knocked him out.
Andy Lee beat him. Korobov or some shit.
Korobov, yeah.
Yeah.
I understand why Quillen ain't take that fight, bro. Because if Quillen would have took that fight, I mean, Al's probably been so good to him that it probably just was like, it would have been a slap in the face. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that he's right or wrong. I'm just saying I understand. Some people are that loyal.
And he know Al gonna make it up to him.
Just so happened to lose.
I mean, yeah, he lost, but I mean, he got 1 point. Didn't he make it up though? Didn't he get that same money back or slightly under?
I'm not sure.
I think he got 1.2.
1.2.
Okay, so I mean, he still. I mean, I'm pretty sure Al Haymon got his back on other things outside of boxing as well. But we ain't talking about Quillen. I brought him up, but we talking about Golovkin. If Golovkin fight Ramirez next, I swear I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I swear. I'm telling you, somebody better. That's some bullshit.
Tell me y'all can't see Golovkin fighting Lucian Bute, like his first fight at 168.
Hell yeah, easy victory.
Hey, you know what? They got history in the amateurs.
I know they do. He knocked him out.
He gonna knock him out again as a pro.
Yeah, it's gonna be worse.
Well, won't he fight Andre, man? Won't he fight somebody that's gonna box? Some just elite level boxing, not Monroe. No disrespect to Monroe, but he ain't on Andre's level. Like, yeah, I'm a big Andre fan. You can say I'm biased. It might cloud my judgment. I'm owning it right now live on this Google Hangout. But I think that he's skilled enough to give him a damn challenge. You laugh. I think he can beat him. I do. I think he give
I
him
don't see him winning.
I don't know if he can win, but I think he go 12.
He gonna win, but he gonna fight for sure.
It's going 12.
But how do we know this
know.
though? Look. How do we know this? We haven't seen Triple G fight an elite guy as a pro. I don't care what they fought in the amateurs, and yeah, Andre fought him in the amateurs. That was a close fight. So how do we know that Triple G is what we advertise? Advertising him to be? We don't know that.
The eye test don't lie. The eye test don't lie.
Yeah, but he also
Shit.
ain't. The eye test can lie because if you don't take no.
Yes, it do lie.
Punches, if you ain't taking no punches from elite guys, it's a total different because you're not respecting them. You really think he gonna walk into Andre Dirrell with his hands down like he did Dominic Wade? Hell no. He gets fucking block knocked in the next week.
I can see it. I'm telling you, I can see it. Hey, I'm gonna say this. If you would take them shots he took from Lemieux, you can take some damn power.
Man, Lemieux fucking suck. Lemieux suck. He was
a big puncher. Irregardless, Lemieux was a huge puncher though, right?
But look, the Lemieux
is he a huge puncher, bro? Is he a huge puncher?
He a good puncher.
He's a solid puncher. But you know what?
He a good puncher.
How do you know that his? I mean, because Lemieux was fighting some. I mean, he fought in Dom, right?
Yeah. He fought in Dom. He fought a dude that what's his with the skin? Rubio.
He fought Rosado. But I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, Rosado was getting rocked by Charlo for real. So I mean, how do we know that Lemieux even punched that hard? And that was a Charlo that's a Charlo that's not the puncher.
Lemieux power overrated.
I ain't gonna say that because hell Lemieux was giving and Don some out of his body type experience shots.
Peter Quillin knocked and Don down like 5 or 6 times. Come on, man.
Right.
That motherfucker overrated power.
But see now okay.
I can knock down
so Quillin power legit, but Lemieux's not.
Oh shit! I mean, I think Quillen's power is legit. He fought better competition and proved it.
Both of them are legit.
Man. Quillen knocked that motherfucker till next week, man. Fuck Lemieux. He's sorry, man.
You know what?
That fight was.
Hey, you would be shocked. You will fuck around and beat Quillen.
Fuck no.
Man,
I just can't see.
Fuck no.
I can't see.
Hey, I can see.
Sorry, that motherfucker a bodybuilder. Look, that motherfucker, dude, that was the worst fight ever. And I had my dumb ass picked Lemieux last minute because I thought his power was legit. That motherfucker couldn't even throw a proper jab.
No, his power was legit, but Golovkin's skills were that much better.
Mike.
No, yeah, against Lemieux, sorry ass, they got better.
Mike, be real. Go ahead, JG. Be real while we're on the air. Who do we have winning the Rosado Lemieux fight before it got stopped?
I said Rosado.
Thank you. We both had Rosado winning that fight.
He was.
You did. I remember that.
He was boxing real good, but he got stupid.
He did get stupid. But what I'm saying is the fact that somebody who's that powerful is really fighting a 154-pounder, and it's competitive like it was. That power really wasn't like. I mean, Gabe Rosado went out because he swells up if you breathe on him. I hate to say it, but
that's the only reason Triple G got him out of there.
Yeah, true. Gabe is tough. Don't get me wrong, but
he's a tough motherfucker.
He gave Quillen hell, right?
Hell, I think he was beating Quillen.
Yeah. Man, like I said, I'm ready for Golovkin to prove that shit.
I'm on the air to say that Rosado was beating Quillen. Them judges was.
I had it close.
They was bought. Rosado was winning that damn fight.
I'm on air to say I want to see Golovkin show those elite skills against somebody that. Man, you can't hit what you can't see. And motherfucker slick boxer that can move and can punch fast and got some good power. And motherfucker, I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be no easy night unless he just catches him. We ain't seen. I'm
gonna say it like this. I think a fighter, and that's why I'm so intrigued with Andre Ward versus Golovkin, because I think it takes a dude like Andre Ward to fully make him showcase everything. Okay, that's like Dirrell. As much as I like Dirrell, he got that element about him that when he started doubting himself in a fight, and every time the same thing happens.
Man, what?
But
I mean,
with DeGale, he turned the corner with DeGale. I give him that because he shocked me. I thought he was gonna lay down after that, but he
I thought he
still
was gonna get knocked out. I thought he was gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, I did too. That's why I said I thought he was gonna lay down. But hell, he fought his heart out.
Man, I feel like I agree with you. You just want to see somebody make him dig deep. You think Andre Ward can be that guy?
I don't care who it is, Andre Ward, you, whoever. Let the motherfucker prove that he all this before we just, anoint him the greatest middleweight ever. He ain't fought nobody, and it don't look like he gonna fight nobody no time soon. But he getting a pass for that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I remember there was a time where, and this is why you miss Larry Merchant asking questions. Because I remember there were times where he asked Shane Mosley, he asked Roy Jones, okay, you beat a sleepless fighter. So what?
Right.
Right after the fight, he would say, you beat a C-plus fighter. So what?
Who's then you got Max Kellerman.
That's why they got rid of Larry Merchant. Because even though he did that to Floyd or whatnot, you really think he gonna let Golovkin slide? No, Max Kellerman just be riding dick.
Right? slurping. That's it. And Triple G like that shit too. You see the interview, good boy. No, man, shut up. You a good boy because you do everything lawful to say.
Yo, honestly, I hate Triple G post fight interviews. I hate them because that's all it is.
I like them because it give me a good laugh.
Man, fuck that laugh, man.
That shit
give me
corny.
A good fight. That's what I want. Oh, me goo. I mean, his English should be better now. Me want my man. Say I want my belt. Don't give me belt. Like, man, dude, shut your corny ass up. You like the fucking Caucason version of fucking Keith Thurman. Get your ass out of here. Fuck out of time. Give me my belt. Give me belt. I will fucking throw a bottle and shut the fuck up, man. Like, get your ass out the ring. Like,
hey, Big Cool trying to get beat up by these professional boxers. I see.
Yeah, I guess
man, so. I ain't disrespecting. I said what I said about Tyson Fury and Huey, and I see Tyson Fury. I ain't scared of these dudes.
Man.
But I ain't disrespecting no. I'm just saying, man. Like,
I really like Golovkin's skills, but
I do too.
But the way that they try and make him like this heartwarming home name type thing that HBO does, I really don't like it. I don't think they treat him like a boxer. It's kind of hard to explain, but they treat him like he's the first kid or some shit. Like
he can't speak English. I mean,
Roy Jones is knocking. Roy Jones.
He's the new attraction.
Roy Jones is knocking out motherfuckers like this, and and like I said, I've literally heard Larry Merchant come up after and say, "Okay, you beat this dude. So what? What about this guy?"
Max Kellerman can't wait to get up there and get on his knees after the post-fight of Golovkin fight. He's like, all right, Tim. I can't talk to you right now. Let me go. Hurry up and get up here. Basically, come up. All right, man. You ready to ask these questions? So, so what other bum are you gonna be fighting next? Me gonna fight Bobby Pacquiao next. Me fight him. I'm gonna fight Virgin Hunter. I go fight somebody that can't beat me. So
yeah, you sound like Pacquiao. You ain't that ain't
good boy.
Shit,
he is good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
There it is. Everybody's fighting another bum next time.
Max. Can give me belts.
I can't talk like him.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Like this? That's the question. You know when he said that to Curtis Stevens.
Yeah,
you serious, bro?
Are you serious?
That's the response when they said. That's what they're serious. That's when they get to ask them about tough questions. You serious, bro? You gonna ask me about fighting guys that's on my level right now? You know how I roll. Home of HBO need to change their fucking name, man. Fucking
Harboring Balls Organization.
Harboring, yeah, something. I mean,
yo,
just that shit is just.
I see we all getting sleepy.
Yeah. And this is what trips me out too. everybody is citing Dominic Wade now. Oh, Golovkin's power's real. No shit, the motherfucker got knocked out in 2 rounds. What you want him to say?
Oh, yeah, like he went from a thug to okay, like we knew it was gonna happen.
He went from a
I thought
thug.
he was gonna happen. Went from
Now,
a thug to you know what? Hey,
but I'm saying
real.
now.
What you thought it was?
Yeah, I know. But they using his words to evaluate, like he been in with everybody or some shit. Like he ain't just come off the fucking street.
Yeah.
But wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait.
He a bum himself.
Hey, but on the flip side, now who was the person overly promoting him over the weekend?
Jarrell.
No.
Me.
No, I ain't talking about you.
Shit.
I'm talking about Watson. What did Watson say?
Come on, dog.
He's supposed to say that.
Yeah, you really
That's like if
Watson.
JG gonna fight Triple G. You think I think JG gonna beat Triple G for real? No disrespect, JG, but you're not a boxer, so I mean I'm just saying. I'm like, yeah, JG gonna win, but I'm like, girl, if you got this game, you got to stick with the game plan.
Hey.
You're supposed to hype your dude up.
And Jarrell asked, better say I'm gonna win. What the fuck I have him around for?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not gonna say. So be cool. What you think about your bro JG fighting Golovkin? Well, he gonna get his ass. No, I ain't gonna say that. He gonna whoop that motherfucker's ass. He gonna show him who a good boy, and this is what it's gonna be. Like, hell no. Sam Watson knew he like that nigga dead when he said that came. That nigga ain't shit. Yeah, that's lucky to go 3 rounds. So that's man, come on. Al Hammond the same way. You sure you want this fight?
All right.
They leave the office.
He's like, all right.
You understand? And look, Sam, like, as soon as the fighter leave,
That nigga gonna get his ass whooped.
Come to the crowd. But he getting paid, though. He getting paid. That's how it is. He's like, this nigga Victor Ortiz calling my phone. Let me go and see who's gonna give him another L. What up, Victor? Hey, man, let me get Floyd or whatever. I'm like, come on, bro. Everybody, just because they on your side don't mean they ain't on you. I mean, just they don't believe in you, or they believe in you, but they know when you're outmatched. You outmatched. But Dominic Wade, that motherfucker came in there looking like he just got out, looking like YG. Like he just got out the penitentiary or some shit, and just like, hey, you want to fight? Hey, how much? 500,000. Okay.
They say, hey, Andrew Bynum.
Shit.
I'm not Andrew Bynum. I'm Dominic Wade. Oh.
No,
Would you like to fight Triple G?
Oh, close enough. Come on,
No. They said, hey, what's his name? Malik Wright. Is that Malik Wright from the game?
Oh, you got that fucking squiggly little shit in this.
Hey, Malik, would you like to fight Triple G? Sure.
Dominique, don't fight them, man. Don't fight. No, I'm just joking, but that shit, man. That nigga better not fight Ramirez next, though.
Show me I'm easy work.
Yeah, I bet Triple G be fucking. He kind of sound like he can sound like Jackie Chan. You know that shit in Rush Hour when they were saying. I bet that shit. He just laugh at that little shit. And that's what his favorite line. Yeah. Oh. What does it feel like to fight another bum? It feels great. He like Chris Tucker in the scene when he get to select from the women. Say like Triple G, you got these 13 bums you get to choose from. So which one? He's like, yeah, I want the short one, the one that look like he out of shape.
And let me tell y'all something too before we go, because I know it's probably getting that time because we've been at it for like 2 hours. But
yeah,
like I better not ever hear. And I'm probably gonna get killed for this. I better not ever hear that the Mexican fan base is the most loyal ever again, because Triple G is now Mexican. The dude from Russia is now Mexican. They picking him over Canelo.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell in the UK they would pick somebody who's trying to be like them over somebody who is them. No way. No way in hell.
But you know what? Canelo is the most hated Mexican fighter I've seen in a while. Okay, that's like my job. Plenty of Mexican boxing fans there, and I promise you, I think I'm the only person at my job who likes Canelo Alvarez.
Wow.
Everybody else, oh, he's nothing. He lost to Floyd Mayweather. I'll be like, okay. He lost one fight, but he's still winning. What about the fights he won? Oh, well, he lost to Floyd, though. That's all they ever bring up. They don't. They don't give him a chance.
Like Floyd ain't the best fighter in the world.
Oh, ask your boyfriend.
My man Big Cool.
That's your boyfriend.
My man Big Cool making big moves.
All right.
He
I'm back. What I miss? What I miss? That's my sister. She calling me. But what I miss?
We were just talking about Floyd. Not Floyd. Damn.
We talking about the Mexican fans.
Yeah, the Mexican fan base, how they turn on Canelo for
right,
Triple G.
They mad at him because he lost to Mayweather, and they ain't forgive him no matter what he done since. They haven't forgave him for losing to Floyd.
Well, I mean, well, shit, he's still collecting that check. They just gonna be mad, I guess. Hell,
right. That's nothing else.
What did they think? Did they really think he was gonna win? They tell you a lot about them. Then, no disrespect to my real Mexican that know about their boxing. I mean, let's go now. It's one thing to wish somebody gonna win. To know that ass whooping is coming, that's what we all knew. So I mean, I'm sorry they mad at him. I mean. It is what it is, though.
Like, I'm a U.S. supporter, so I'm not saying that everybody needs to think like me. I can know that Canelo's going to beat my U.S. fighter, but I'm going for the U.S. fighter all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a big Canelo fan. I like Triple G.
Yeah.
I would say I'm a Triple G fan. I just want to see him step up. But there's no way that I'm going to see my countrymen that I'm just going to pick. That I'm just going to hope that Triple G beats my countrymen. I ain't going to hope for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Right. And maybe I'm misinterpreting it.
Yeah.
Hey, another shout out for still staying on all this time with us, because he's still commenting.
Yeah.
Who?
B Marsh. Shout out, B Marsh.
Shout out.
Shout out, B Marsh. He must be a Wilder fan. He knows what's up. He probably that's what's up, bro. Stay tuned for next week's hangout. It's gonna get even crazier because we got Canelo taking on
Amir Khan.
But no, yeah, like I said, I go for my American people too. Don't mean I think they're gonna win.
Yep, I went for Dominic Wade. Sorry, ass.
Yeah, I did too.
I just knew he was gonna get knocked out.
I definitely think.
I just knew it.
Yeah, you called it too. I was like, man. I hit up JJ. I was like, man, I think Wade gonna make a fight of it. I never said he was gonna win. I said I think he gonna make a fight of it. He's like, man, don't believe the hype. I said, man, I don't know, man. I think you tripping. He was right. I'll never do it again.
Man, you gotta realize what they trying to sell you. Like, they almost got you, bro. They almost got you.
Well, I'm ready for May 21st to get here because I'm ready to see who about that life in Russia. Is it going to be Wilder or is it going to be I swear, they rob Wilder. I've stopped watching heavyweight boxing.
And you get Joseph Parker and Carlos
I'm invested. I'm invested into Wilder because we both from Alabama. Dude, you just don't know how mad I'm going to be if they rob him.
Wilder.
Yeah, if they rob Wilder, we both from Alabama. I'm gonna be upset.
Let's save it, bro. Let's save it. We got some time for that.
Yeah, but we're gonna end it now. It's been a pleasure. This weekend's fight's gonna be good. Best fight of the weekend gonna be Victor Ortiz versus Andre Berto, the rematch. I said it. Take that to the bank. It's big. Yeah, Bute Jack. Somebody gonna get into Bute. But
oh man,
we out of here. I said Bute. I ain't say
Jizzle. J Jizzle.
Well, I'm gonna just say be cool because I ain't in a rapping mood. So just be cool and I'm out. Peace.
I call you double up.